Hey guys, it's Brandon, and today I got an awesome little video for you, and hopefully I'm going to try and wrap this up real quick, try and not be as long as my other videos. And today we got a Superman logo for you, and if you can't watch this in like a bad quality, just switch over to 720p. That's the best resolution I got, and we'll just go ahead and make a new emblem and get started. What we're gonna need is that blue background. So go over here, make an emblem, just make it any size as long as it covers up the screen, and turn it to a light blue, place it down, then we're going to go grab a triangle, and we're going to flip this triangle up around, and I like to shrink things down, and kind of wanted to get about halfway. It's kind of a little bit crooked. Let's kind of fix that off. Alright, that was about good right there. So then let's grab any shape. I like to grab this just because it's the fastest little piece I can grab. I don't have to go shuffling through, just right there. Let's go ahead and make this black, that way you can see our edges and corners. And what we gotta do is match edge from edge, copy and paste it. Then see if that looks good. That looks about good. And just line up the corners of each other right there. Then we're just going to grab any other sign and be a rectangle, square, as long as you can form into a rectangle. Trying to get about as even as we can. Stretches out. Let's turn it black, that way you can see how it is. It's a little crooked. All you gotta do is mess with the angle and just kind of have like a nice little square angle, so that's about good. So now we're just gonna take this, copy and paste, and we're just gonna change it to a lightish red. That looks about decent color. And we're just gonna take it. Kind of want to have we want to change it, just fix scale it and free scale it up. Then let's go ahead and grab another triangle. Let's form this up. Trying to get this right. Alright. And it's very tough trying to get this, because we're also going to try and get the minimum amount of player cards that we need to do. And what we gotta do is take that triangle and line it up. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just copy and paste and circle it around, flip it wherever we gotta do. And just match up the corners. There we go. So then we're just gonna grab a nice little shape, triangle, rectangle. And this is where we're gonna have to use this to fill in all the space that we got right there, which hopefully we can do this. See if we can about do this. Alright, so then all we gotta do is probably just alter these a little bit. It's okay to like have that little corner, just trying to move them in as much as you can without getting that little bit of space covered up. And that's it. Now what we're gonna do is this most difficult part, which takes about the longest amount of time, is trying to form the shapes just to get that little S. So let's grab this half column. We're just gonna shrink it down. You don't have to change any size. Just shrink it down, and turn it black. That's it. Let's copy and paste that, and let's turn this to a nice little yellow. I don't know what the difference between this yellow and that one yellow is, but I don't see much. You can turn it to a bright yellow. We're gonna have to change it and just size it down. You won't be able to size it down. You have to fix scale it. That's all you gotta do. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to grab not a regular triangle. We're gonna have to grab a rounded triangle, which I think I passed up here. Yeah, right here, wherever this thing is, what it's called. And we're gonna have to make this a little bit small. And we're gonna have to about place it somewhere over the top up here. Copy and paste, and we're gonna have to change that back to yellow again. Again, make it a little bit small, but you gotta make it small enough to where you can at least see it. So then let's grab another triangle, and this is gonna indicate our kind of like the end of the of the S. Sorry. And we're also gonna have to match up to this corner, so trying to get this the right angle and right size. So let's try this. Copy and paste and turn it yellow. Bring it down. Alright. And we're just going to grab a little rectangle. I mean, you know, what we're going to have to do is now we have to move our yellow, so let's just move this over a bit. And we're going to have to grab a circle for this next part. So grab a circle, scale it down, and we're going to make it into an ovalish figure. And we kind of want to match it up to that little curve, so let's turn this black. You can place these anywhere. Let's get that right. And then next is going to be about the most difficult part, is trying to get this little curve, which I found the best way was this swoop. Best way to use a swoop, kind of scale it up. And we're going to try our best trying to get this all in like one form. So we're going to turn this black. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste and change them yellow. Oh, you got to change all these shapes yellow, and then we're going to have to add a little filler. So let's do about that. Nope. And we're going to grab this, place this down, and going to change this yellow. And we're just going to move them a little bit. Scale them down. And just move them out. I'm also going to fix scale a little bit. Let's grab this, place that right there, and change it yellow. So I mean, this is going to be a little bit repetitive. This is going to be the same thing over and over again. And we're going to take this and try and see if we can fill this up all in one bit. Going to move this little circle. And let's grab this little swoop and kind of make it a little bit less. Right there. So we got like that little bit of decent curve. I mean, with this little swoop, it's where you see that triangle is. It's not supposed to kind of look like that, but it's the best we can do, I can tell you that. So let's just go over to the end, because we have to set a little marker. And we're going to just grab two regular triangles and flip them around. Scale them down, and we're going to try to set these as markers, because we got to know where the last little piece is supposed to go. So let's do this, and let's change this to yellow, like all of our other pieces. Scale it down, because we also want to have like the same like distance or the same width of that black line for everything. And that looks about good. So then let's go back over here, and we're gonna have to make that little next to the curve. And you see that if you look in the symbol, there's also a little kind of like a ballish kind of. There's like a little ball figure, like at the bottom of the S. And we are gonna grab, where is that? Oh, here it is. The half column again. And we're gonna have to kind of fix this out. You have to scale it out a little bit, and we're going to have to place it right here. We'll place it right here for right now, see how it's going to turn out. And just because I misplaced it right here, but we're going to grab another triangle, and it's going to add, since that little swoop, or what this little, no, not the swoop, but this little thing, where we just did. It needs like a little corner of the edge, like to kind of finish off that little curve. So there we go. And we're going to need to have a little half circle. And we're going to place it. Let's kind of bring this out a little bit. Turn it black, see how it's going to look. That looks about good. So then let's just grab a eye, because we're going to need a little bit of a longer kind of little figure or shape. Just kind of lengthen out. Try and get the right angle. So then we figured out either our swoop's probably a little bit of wrong angle, and then make that. Oh, and then just change this black, see how it's gonna look. So it's tough trying to get that little bit of curve, but it's very tough. Trying to get all of it covered. I mean, it is definitely tough, I can tell you that. I'm just trying to change the size of this oval. Hopefully that'll help us out. So let's just go ahead and change the size of this. Alright, if you didn't see what I did, I kind of thinned it out a little bit. There's going to be like a little bit less of a curve, but it's going to work for us. Match that up, bring this back down, and we kind of want to match that little curve. I'm going to take this, match up that curve, and shrink this down. Bring out the right angle. And there we go, we finally got it. Oh my gosh. Woo! So then let's take this, copy it, and we're going to turn it back to yellow because we're going to do the same thing for all these. Kind of lengthen that out a little bit. Going to take this triangle, copy and paste. We're going to change the size of them a little bit, and just going to be a little bit repetitive, just same stuff. As soon as you get it marked out, it's going to be very easy. Just put that over each other. Take this, copy it over. Change the color, that's it. It's going to be very simple, as I said. A little bit, I can tell there's like a little bit of a difference right there with this yellow. No, not very much. and it's tough trying. Oh well, we'll finish that. You see that little space right there. We'll just cover that up. So then let's take this, change it back to yellow. And we're just going to lower it down. So then let's make this little black line a little bit above. Can't want that yellow line to match up. There we go. Got a nice little curve. Let's kind of make this little triangle a little bit bigger. Then let's take this, match it up. Because we want more of a little angle. Kind of give that little S shape. And then we're just going to grab anything. We're going to grab this little golf flag. Flip it around. And we're going to use this to kind of fill in that little kind of black area. We're going to grab a little yellow. Just make it small. Don't want to cover up any other lines. And place it down. That's easy, simple. I mean, this is very repetitive. It took me a while just to try and find the right shape, but it's the best one I've seen and the best one out there so far. But I bet somebody can probably beat this. And it's very tough, but heck, we did it. It's very repetitive. Just trying to find the right shapes just to make the S. And hopefully, if you follow these steps, you can get it all right. You can get it all done. Nice little Superman logo you can brag about. It's awesome. But heck, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, because this is a very fun series I like doing. And it's very tough trying to do these, but I really do like seeing likes. And I really do want to see some comments, like what should I make next? Like what episode, or what do y'all want me to make next? Because I'm going to come out with another one this weekend. If I don't see any comments, I'm just going to come out wherever I want to. Or if I see a little cool emblem, which I've seen tons of them, then I'll just make one. But heck, thank y'all for watching, and just leave me a like, comment, hopefully, and just support this little series I'm doing, because I'm doing 2 a week now, and maybe I'll do a few more like later on. But thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. Bye.